Hi Collective, Ishana. Y'all, let's get a read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Alright Collective, let's get a quick question answer session in. I always say answer question, okay? But question answer session in, okay? We'll have 4 questions, and this should be real quick. Whatever videos I do today, I'll try to make them quick, unless, otherwise. All right, the first question is, why was John F. Kennedy's life taken? Okay, let's keep that. Let's keep this as the mystery. And let's look at the bottom of the deck. Emperor Collective, okay? He was an emperor. Maybe another emperor had a problem with him. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Question number 2. Could be a father, right? But some sort of ruler. Okay, let's go. Question number 2 is, we're asking a question of Thomas Jefferson, okay? Thomas Jefferson. If you can answer, if not, send the response, okay? Will this nation survive what's to come? Okay, we're going to get that. We're going to get this one. That one did something in my hands. Maybe we'll get that one too. All right? All right. Question number 3. Thomas Jefferson, what guidance do you have for the nation at this time? We're talking about the U.S. Collective, okay? Uncle Sam. Oh, that's funny. I wrote this card because my grandmother on my father's side, okay, the man who raised me, her boyfriend, we called him Uncle Sam, okay? And I was thinking about him the other day. And I always had fond memories of him. Okay, because he was always kind to me. And he always had a good spirit, a good energy, right? And I appreciated that. And I wrote a card just to say that I remembered him. Okay? And wow, and I think about it with Uncle Sam, that's the government, right? Okay? Did I get the bottom, Collective? Let's get another one just to be sure. I'm sure I did. Let's take it back. All right, the last question is, will some people develop superpowers when the sun blows? Okay, let's take that. Okay, let's get this one too. All right, let's make this a quick read. Let's get out of here. I feel like this one's important, but we'll see it anyway when we flip the bottom of the deck. All right, Collective, I'm going to let you get a sneak peek first, okay? Okay, I saw it. I cheated. Okay. Disgusting vermin. Okay. Rats, roaches, etc. My goodness, Collective. I'm getting like New York City, Collective. Forgive me, my New Yorkians, okay? But I hear that's a major problem. It's a problem in every city, I believe. Maybe in the country, right? But I know New York has been known for that, okay? And where I'm at, we have plenty of them, okay? All right. First question is, why was JFK's Life taken. Let's move these over so we can have some space for a couple clarifiers. 1 to 2 clarifiers for each question, okay? Each spread. All right. Why? Dave Collective. Who the hell is Dave? Ooh, and we had Emperor at the bottom of the deck, okay? I don't know. I think this is quite specific, okay? Let's see. Hopefully, I think I pulled on the right energy. I asked the question, right? Let's see. Heart Chakra Collective. Collective. We ain't gonna spend too much time on this one, but I feel like this is someone, I don't know, Collective. Maybe they called somebody Dave. And there was some sort of emotional connection. Okay, this could have been a fan. I don't know, Collective. Forgive me. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? We had the Emperor there, so let's see. I don't know what his... let's go. Let's get a quick clarifier and we're going to move on, okay? Look, Collective, and that fell out. McCrory, okay? Let's keep that there, too. Somewhere. Okay, we got to keep this card. I'm getting, like, betrayals, okay? A lot of betrayals. If this is making sense, Collective. All right, let's pull on both of them. Why is Dave here? Collective, I need to mind my business. Oh, my goodness, Collective. Show me heart. I'm getting a betrayal, Collective. Well, we know it was a betrayal, right? But I feel like it's a betrayal of someone in his inner circle. Because that's an old card in the heart chakra, Collective. Okay? Show me this heart chakra. What was this connection in terms... that fell on the floor and it reversed, I believe. All right, let's see. My goodness, Collective. This is definitely... I don't know. This is what they saying. I asked that question. What did I ask? Why was his life taken, right? And this Carol Ann go into the light, the poltergeist. That was my reason for writing this, okay? To, you know, just indicating people going into the light, so to speak, okay? Dave. Death of 1,000 days, Collective. I'm getting a lot of suffering with this, okay? A lot of suffering. 1,000 days, what would that be? A little over 3 years, right? Or about 3 years, something like that. All right, let's see. I'm going to lay eyes on those blue eyes, Collective. Get out of here. Now, I wrote this card in reference to me as well as other seers, okay? So that's why I say this goes deeper than what we feel. And this is why the 1122 keeps coming out. Right? For me, right? To prompt me to John F. K. I mean, it just came up that there's a connection, right? Okay, I don't know. Something about Dave, the name Dave. Let's see. Heart chakra. Knights of Malta, Collective. This makes sense to me. All right, we ain't going to spend too much more time on this, Collective, okay? Somebody knows this name, okay? Somebody does. It could be a nickname. Knights of Malta, secret society within the Vatican. I said, why was his life taken? Something about a connection. Somebody he knew or knew him, okay? Ancestors setting off rockets, Collective. Okay, so it's like his ancestors are angry. Many people's ancestors are angry, Collective, because many people literally loved John F. K, okay? And even who was it? Malcolm X even caught flack. I think that was a part of the separation between Malcolm X and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That rift really started then, because when Malcolm X, you know, in his immaturity, so to speak, okay, forgive me, people, as a leader, right, I believe, but not out of ill will, he was hurt. You know, he was hurt. Like I say stuff out of being hurt, right? But I feel like so many people love JFK. That's why Elijah Muhammad scolded him, right? He was saying that he was teaching him to be a wise leader, right? And as a wise leader, that wasn't wise, okay? That's my feeling, okay? But yeah, I feel like they're gonna rectify. That's why these numbers keep coming up. Whoever this person is with these blue eyes, they've been messing with a lot of people, okay? Let's get to, and I think the name they might be saying is Dave Collective, okay? All right, real quick, and we're going to move on to the next question because I want to keep the time. Wow, we already at 10 minutes. All right, show me real quick this death of 1,000 days. That's, excuse me, fell out over here on the third question. Excuse me. There's something about that response, okay? Show me ancestors setting off rockets. Let's get that one. Okay, let's go. Meet Cleaver Collective. I'm getting trauma nagmo, severe severing of attachments, okay? Toxic attachments. We have disgusting vermin, okay? All right, let's go. We're going to move on to the next question. Thank you, JFK. Death of 1,000 days. I'm getting angry, enraged ancestors, okay? REI Collective. Did I figure out what this was? This is some sort of, I'm getting an organization or something. A group or something, okay? It could be a person. Something about a child. Oof, a collective. REI could be like a conglomerate of some sort. Because it takes me back to, oh, wow, collective. Look, there's some kind of connection. Look at that other video. I don't know the name, okay? But the one talking about JFK, or two of them, right? That were talking about JFK. One of them spoke about, I asked, you know, something to JFK. What were you here for or whatever? And it had pedophile in the reverse, okay? And I felt like he knew something about a pedophile, right? Also in that video, in connection to JFK, came out the acetaminophen. And I spoke like, what if this was a huge plan to, you know, shut the mouths of star seeds being born in these days, right? Before they even had a chance to open their mouth, collective. I think this is something valid, what they're saying, okay? Let's get one on Ray real quick, or two, and we're going to move on for sure. REI, what's that? Dwelling. I'm telling you, there's somebody he had a connection to, okay? Could have been a part, he may have been a part of the secret society. I think it was a big thing in that day, right? Still is today, right? All right, but it says dwelling on your brother's faults multiplies your own, collective. Get the hell out of here. We're going to leave that right there. Dhammapada saying a Buddha, okay? I got to get the bottom of the deck. I tried to get it and this stayed there, okay? Collective, okay? Something about that. Psyop fake alien invasion. He knew something really big, collective, okay? He knew something really big. Let's keep going. Ancestors setting off rockets. Collective. Fear levels. Something, they're going to take away their beard, collective. And people going to go insane, okay? They're going to take away their beard. They're going to take away your fake family's beard or your family. I mean, not you, collective. The question. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Something about, let's go. Thank you, JFK. Thank you so very much. Question number 2. Thomas Jefferson. Will this nation survive what's to come? Will I... Oh, my goodness, collective. Let's go. If you touch these cards, okay? I don't know what's going on, okay? I'm getting like a huge ruckus or something's going on. Nobody's on the same page. I don't know why I'm feeling that, okay? It's just like chaos, confusion, or something's going on. And the spirit or the ancestral realm, collective. Now, I knew they were enraged the past 2 days, okay? I don't even know if I can answer this question. Thomas Jefferson, will this nation survive what's to come? Okay, so I'm thinking they're saying that if you don't touch the cards, then you'll be okay. Okay, just don't touch these cards. Okay, I'm telling you, there's some connection to what's going on because they want to teach us certain things about history. Okay, and each reader writes cards based on, their mind, their thinking, what they're interested in, what they've experienced. That's why it's important for each one of us to speak our truth, right? So yeah, and there are certain ancestors who want to come through at this time, okay? And they can come through here, collective, okay? All right. So they saying don't touch these cards because these cards are intricate in terms of them conveying the message. Okay, so a healthy ego is very important. Okay, I know people say, well, who the hell is she to be getting messages from these presidents and people? Okay, I'm just little old me. They're like, oh, she's so imperfect. Look at her, she just looks disgusting, right? And some of them do say that, I'm sure, but I'm not disgusting, collective. Okay, but look, yeah, but this is who they chose. Okay, it has to do with the heart. Okay, whether you like it or not, so chill out. All right, but look, let's see something about these cards. Don't touch these cards. I'm telling you, it could cause a major earth calamity. Okay, it sounds crazy, but it's true. It sounds arrogant, but it's not. Okay, let's go. Ricochet Collective. I don't know. People been planning for a long time to get my cards. I've been getting this download for months, and they've been telling me to back them up, and I haven't. I just keep writing new ones. Okay, I don't know, collective. They don't want me to tell the truth of what's coming out in my cards because they know I'm growing in terms of being able to interpret them. Okay? All right. Thomas Jefferson, will this nation survive? It'll be a terrible backfire now if you touch these cards. Please, whoever this is, good officials, good government people, okay? Find whoever this is, okay? Because they've lost their minds, okay? This is an official person that wants to come and touch my cards, collective. All right, let's go. Thomas Jefferson, will we survive? Collective, they got to give back. This theme has been running with TJ, okay? Forgive me, Thomas Jefferson. He's been running this theme about this money that's supposed to go to all of his lineage, okay? Not just a select few, okay? And we're talking about Sally Hemings' children, okay? It says, I'm going to get my cash, even if I got to take it out your ASS collective. This the backfire. And he's like, I feel like he's saying, I'm going to convey this message through GDD Tarot Collective. And I hope he does. Come on, let's go, TJ. Forgive me. Forgive me, Thomas Jefferson, okay? What will this nation survive what's to come? Just leave the cards alone is what I'm getting, and give the cash back to the right people. Everyone can see that I'm the copycat. They're trying to do a what do you call it? A destiny swap. So I feel like this is what they're telling them. You're going to be fine if you do the right thing. By the right people and everybody, right? All right, show me. Let's get to, and we're going to move on, okay? Because this is too funny, okay? Show me Ricochet. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I saw this when I was shuffling. I said, oh, my Lord, how am I coming out in this story as well? Okay, and it's not just me. Many people have. But they want to teach me about my story, okay, as well. Because it's just been so much... I don't know why these people are doing this, collective. I don't know why they would do this, okay? And then continue to, but it's a great secret, whatever it is. All right, let's get, if you touch these cards, and maybe it's Dave as well, I don't know, but who's trying to touch these cards so I can get my card? Okay, we'll take that. And show me another thing. What's going on with these cards? What's going to happen if people touch these cards? Unification point, disgusting vermin. They're going to unite with this disgusting vermin if they touch these cards. We got Keith, okay? Let's keep going. All right, Ricochet, show me. That fire, this kidnapped as a child, okay? Crying because they know when the high priest or priestess speaks, shit happens. So that's why they want to steal my cards, okay? And TJ is saying don't do it. They saying don't do it, okay? This is ridiculous, collective. Let's hurry up. How is this 20 minutes on 2 questions? What did I ask? Who? Let's see. Dreaming of an enemy's passing. They're afraid, I feel, because they're being seen. And the cards are the catalyst to this. So they want to stop it. But them touching the cards is going to... It could bring great destruction on the nation, collective. Collective, forgive me. I hope I don't sound very arrogant. This is how I see this part of the reading, okay? Let's go. Something about this cards. Well, let me see. Gripped in fear. I told you, you can see it on this picture. I don't know. Will they listen? Leave my cards alone, people. Okay, and it said unification point for this disgusting vermin, rats, roaches, and etc. Okay, state of oneness where 2 opposites meet. I don't know. Last card for what was it again? Collective something. These cards. Flare. I'm getting like a flare up or something. Some sort of flare up. Or they'll lose their flare because they're afraid. Collective, let me go. Show me flare. Why is that here? It could be a name. Right? Halls of Amenti. Open your doors, collective. Flare. I'm getting like a fire flame. Okay? Okay, let's go. Low life bottom feeders will do anything for money. Okay, I feel like they're basically saying to treat people how you want to be treated, okay? And there's a significance about cards, as well as high priestesses in general and priests. Stop trying to close our mouths. Let us give the information, okay? It may not be pretty, right? But I feel it's designed to save as many people as possible, okay? To help save as many people as possible. So who wouldn't want that? I don't know, collective. We got the giants, okay? I'm telling you, this is great and historical, okay? We're going to put the giants out there. We'll save the giants for the end. All right, next question, number 3. Thomas Jefferson, what guidance do you have for the nation at this time? Uncle Sam, Grandma Janie, that was my grandma's name, okay? But I'm feeling like the government, something with the government right now, the nation. Relics from the past, collective. Something about the past, what they've done in the past, or what whoever done in the past as a nation, collective. Show me. Collective. The hell did I ask? I am who I am, okay? This is really coded, okay? It's I'm getting real like deep codes. Everything has a meaning, okay? And I'm just glazing over the surface, okay? All right. Uncle Sam. Relics from the past. Past history, okay? I am who I am. Wow, collective. Guidance, right? I'm getting like this is him, I believe, saying, okay? I'm going back to the Sally Hemings, okay? A lot of people judge them because, you know, he had so many children by her, right? And they had some sort of relationship. Okay, I feel like they had love, the best they could love each other based on their 2 positions in life, okay? So I feel like but how the guidance? I guess he's saying just accept. Accept people for who they are. Accept yourself for who you are, okay? Something like that. Show me, why are you saying I am who I am? Wow. Who are the chosen ones of the divine? Wow, collective. This is heavy. I feel like they're saying let people be, you know, who they are. Those relics of racism and oppression and hatred and ugliness from the past. I feel like they're saying leave it in the past. Try to heal the past, right? By, you know, repairing the wrongs. Right? And moving forward. Okay? I think this is a powerful message, okay? Let's get the bottom of the deck and we're going to move on. Thank you, Thomas Jefferson. Wow, collective. McKnight. Get the hell out of here. That's my family name, collective. Wow, for the guidance, collective. I'm telling you, like, this twin flame stuff is big. It's bigger than we think. I don't know what's going on. Why these questions, these answers would come out for these questions. The guidance, okay? Alright, let's get something real quick. What are these relics from the past? You are being watched. And I've been being watched all my life, collective, okay? Guilty, and they're guilty of it. The government, it fell out there on the government, collective. Wow, this is crazy, collective. Why is the question? You are because you're a visionary. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. All this. I don't know. They must be afraid, collective. They're afraid of us. I don't know. I guess I look good and scary. I smile. I talk to people. And I don't hurt people, right? I try not to hurt people. And I've had all these people just watching me violate my rights all day long, watching me in ways that they shouldn't be watching me, collective. Desiring death and all kinds of disgusting, vile things over me, my life, and my children's lives, right? And people just sit back and they continue to watch. And then on the flip, at the same time, they like, oh, praise due to God, praise Jesus, or whatever they say, right? Or, you know, alhamdulillah. They say all that, right? But they don't mean it. Because they come and they take the innocent people and they torture them, collective, in secret. And they all conspire together, thinking that that's going to protect them, as they convict innocent people and they take the lives of innocent people. And they think they're just going to walk away and they can hide in the church on Sunday and in the mosque and where in the temple, collective, or in their homes, wherever the hell they hiding, as if the Most High don't see them, collective. I see their heart, and the divine, most importantly, sees their heart. They ain't getting away with nothing. It's like a whole bunch of children, collective. I act silly, don't get me wrong. A lot of people say, oh, she's childish, and I am. But in the right way, okay? Because my inner child is safe with me. So she can do what she want to do, collective, okay? And I'm a protector. All right. Show me that McKnight name. Why is it here? And we're going to move on. Thank you, TJ, for this beautiful guidance. Will they listen is the question, okay? Will they listen? Homeopathy. A natural remedy? Alright, I'm getting like chosen ones, so to speak, right? Being like a remedy at this time, maybe in trouble, and you have elements within these societies trying to, you know, going around oofing people, okay? And targeting them as children, okay? And then you have people who claim that they support the nation and they're patriotic, but they support the people that want to destroy the peace in their nation, so to speak, right? It don't make sense. It's a whole bunch of lies and a whole bunch of stupidity. People don't even know what the hell they're supporting, okay? All right, show me. Homeopathy, some sort of natural cure. This could also indicate Germany in those areas, okay? Because they help to, you know, like further homeopathy and preserve it. Gastonia, North Carolina. There's a McKnight, possibly. In my family, collective. I know North Carolina and South Carolina. They're heavy with McKnights, okay? I done forgot the damn question, collective, okay? TJ, what guidance do you have for the nation at this time, okay? All right. Let's get this one too. They Live, the movie collective. Okay, there's some monsters that live amongst us, possibly in Gastonia, North Carolina collective. And they need a remedy. I don't know, maybe we're the remedy for them. We got the name Renee. Okay, let's get one more thing, collective. What is this homeopathy? Collective, I don't even know if this video makes sense. Okay, it makes sense to me though. 319, get the hell out of here, collective. Oh my goodness, okay. Collective, this could be a very significant. This could be a location, okay? Possibly a family member, collective. I don't know why they're coming out here for guidance from TJ, but thank you so very much, okay? Okay, and part of that, collective, forgive me, Thomas Jefferson somehow goes back in my family bloodline, okay? Sally Hemings, okay? I knew this because my aunt, before she passed, years before she passed, she did a family tree, right? And she would speak about it, okay? All right, I feel like this is a family member of mine, my sister mother, that might be in Gastonia, North Carolina. They're getting a subpoena at 319, somewhere in Gastonia, North Carolina collective. And we got the 228. I'm getting those corrupt officers. This is the advice. And the dirty Moors, okay? This is the advice to do the right thing, okay? And forgive me, collective, they making it personal, okay? So, and this could also apply to others as well, right? Wow, okay? I'm working on forgiving. They keep telling me to forgive, okay? So it's time to forgive, collective. Forgive yourself and forgive these people. All right, thank you so much, TJ. Let me say one other thing. TJ, are they going to accept this advice? Emperor, back again, collective. Something about this Emperor with this Dave as well. Okay? This could be a father. Or this could be a controlling narcissist. This could be a ruler of sorts, okay? My sister, she's a controlling narcissist, right? That's sister mother. But this could be a father, because there's an elusive father out there for me that keeps hiding and playing tricks and games, right? And I feel like there's a military connection to this father as well as law enforcement, okay? And that 228 is a law enforcement number for me. Marshall. This could be the name, collective, okay? Marshall. All right. Because what did I ask? What the hell? Oh, excuse me. Something. But they're saying to forgive, okay? All right, collective. It's taking me too long. What's going to happen with this Marshall person? This could be a police officer for me. Learn to enjoy the moment in the past. Old card. It's time to reclaim your throne. Collective, this is another location. I feel like they're locating these people because this number came out to be an address. I believe I actually called these people one day. I mentioned that in the video, okay? Not just by luck, collective, from my research, okay? All right, I feel like they're going to clean up the planet. All right, last question, collective. Will some people develop superpowers when the sun blows? Now what? Let's see. Now what? Oh my goodness, collective. What did I ask? Will some people develop superpowers when the sun blows? Wow, collective. Death has entered the temple. Okay. Snapshot, like a photo, collective. What in the heck? I feel like they're saying that there's going to be like at least two different outcomes. You ascend, you activate, or I don't know. Maybe there's three. You activate or you don't. If you don't, there may be people who, just survive unactivated, okay? Forgive me, collective. I don't know that I'm going to activate it. I believe I will, right? And I hope I do, right? But look, and then there are others who this sun thing is going to have an adverse effect on them, okay? Show me snapshot. Walls of Jericho have crumbled. No protection, collective. You will pay in an excruciatingly painful type of way. Is that answer my question? Okay, let's go. Let's see. Collective. I was feeling this card. The sun gon' blow. 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 Collective, I gotta get out of here. Okay, this gets a little creepy. I keep saying this. Okay, now what, Archangel Michael? What do we need to know? Are these people gonna activate superpowers or something? Or are we all just gonna go kaplooey? I believe in the power of love, okay? So I feel like love, that's why that heart chakra came out there as an old card, right? So all these questions are connected, the answers in a certain way, right? But in the reverse, I feel like they're saying people who don't have love in their heart. These are the people that, this is the separation. That's what I'm getting, collective. And I'm not talking about people who say, oh, I love, right? But they don't display it. They don't, perform acts of love, kindness, right? So they know the difference. They know these people's hearts, okay? So I feel like that's the key. They're giving gems. Foster love in one's heart if one wishes to proceed forward, right? Bottom of the deck. The hive has been located, collective. This loveless hive, this hateful hive. And the sun gonna blow on it, collective. All right, let's go. Ha, 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 collective, they laughing. Okay, I hope you are too. All right, let's look at the bottom of the deck and we're going to get the mystery and get out of here. Point of conversion. They're closing in on these people, collective. This disgusting vermin, okay? Rats, roaches, etc. One and only mystery card. Show me. 11, collective. Master teacher, okay? Or somebody's life path number. Or the day they were born. As well as we got that 11 with John F. K, okay? All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.